It has been a difficult time for our country, in particular, Black people in our country. First, my condolences to the families of George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, Ahmaud Arbery, and all the families who have endured police brutality. We, the National Football League, condemn racism and the systematic oppression of Black people. We, the National Football League, admit we were wrong for not listening to NFL players earlier and encourage all to speak out and peacefully protest. We, the National Football League, believe Black lives matter. I personally protest with you and want to be part of the much needed change in this country. Without Black players, there would be no National Football League. And the protests around the country are emblematic of the centuries of silence, inequality, and oppression of Black players, coaches, fans, and staff. We are listening. I am listening. And I will be reaching out to players who have raised their voices and others on how we can improve and go forward for a better and more united NFL family.
Hello everyone, this is Alkabir the Analyst, and today I will be discussing Roger Goodell and his statement. I believe he just issued out a bunch of phony baloney, man. How they quote unquote stand with the protests, which I really don't believe. Yeah, let's just get right into it. I only got one topic today, so Roger Goodell, man, stop issuing out that phony baloney, man. Please just take notes from the NBA, man. I love how Adam Silver is handling the NBA players. You got players like LeBron James that can just issue out his statements, say what he wants, say what he believes in, and they fully support him. And even if they didn't, don't blackball the man. Don't whiteball the man. Like how y'all did Colin Kaepernick. He kneeled for the flag to show respect, because people remember he actually took a seat at first. Then he spoke to someone who was in the armed force, like it would be more respectful if he kneeled. And he did that. He did that to support the military. He took a knee, and they still got, oh, you disrespecting the flag. Is totally not about the flag. It's about police brutality. And if you quote unquote stood up for police brutality, you would have never did that to Colin Kaepernick. So just to read over his stats, back in 2016, guy played 12 games, passed for 2,241 yards, 16 touchdowns, 4 picks. He rushed for 2 touchdowns and also ran for 468 yards, which is pretty good to at least get a backup spot. Come on, man. And I'm calling the Seahawks out on their phony baloney too, man. He's supposed to have a workout, but y'all ask him personal questions during the workout. Like, come on. This is the NFL. And I try to compare it to real life. That's like you going to a job interview and they ask you, oh yeah, what do you stand for? Do you have kids? Hold on, wait, I thought I was interviewing for this quote unquote company, not my personal life. I didn't know this was an interview or a biography on my personal life. Like, y'all did it wrong. Y'all act like y'all stand up for Black people. You really don't, because soon as we protest, no, don't do it this way. Oh no, don't do it that way. Calling you out, NFL. And like I said, I like how the NBA is ran. And Roger Goodell really need to take notes from Adam Silver. I'm gonna keep saying that again, because this man, he's doing as much as he can for his players and letting them speak their mind. Obviously, Adam Silver is also a white man, but at least he tries to understand. Whereas though the NFL, they say they understand, but they silently have a Ponzi scheme on people that stand up for their rights. Let me get into Greg Hardy and how Jerry Jones gave him an extra shot, but his domestic violence case, we actually seen pictures and images, and you know what? he was a troubled teammate with the Panthers, but they like, you know what? He's really good, so we're gonna give him a shot. Like, come on, man. Really, Jerry Jones? Then you said the protest is damaging the NFL? I got that quote, man. Like, come on. Come on with the phony baloney. And I know most of the owners think the same way in the NFL. NFL, please take notes from the NBA, because what's gonna end up happening is that the NBA is going to become a bigger brand than the NFL, and the reason why the NFL is still stuck in that same mind frame, man. No protesting here. Like, just like that's why we had to call out the police brutality, and man, just let me know what you think on ATA crew. I'm Ghost, man. I'm Ghost.